Yes.
I don't want to explain that one to my daughter.
Yeah, really. Bruce just said he didn't want to explain that to his daughter.
3rd and 9.5.
You're not a football player.
7:27 the clock running.
Well, you could always blame it on Boss Hogg because he's the one that asked him. So.
Two wideouts, I-back formation. Larson under center. Takes a snap, flag on the snap. Larson looks downfield, throws it deep, intended for Johnson. Over Johnson's head and out of bounds.
Now, who's this penalty on? That was what you call a free play? You go for it. No matter what happens, you got another chance at it, even if it's intercepted.
What is the discussion over here? We had a tight end. We had a defensive end in an up position on this side of the line.
Okay.
Procedure, no, against the offense.
Wasn't a free play because it was on them. Hey, I'm watching it right now.
Official discussion on the sidelines between the referee and the coach. Ben DeVries, assistant coach for the Huskers. Used to be assistant coach for the Hawgs. Used to be a coach and player for the old Worthington team years ago.
Yep.
Jemin is on the field to punt it away. Kicks away.
Oh.
It'll be covered at the 44-yard line by the Huskers. Well, down to 6:50, trailing by 5. See what our offense can do. Cavalry's coming again, Dave.
Yeah, the cavalry. I want Eye of the Tiger. That's what I want. I want Eye of the Tiger.
Joined by the Lone Ranger.
Yes.
Four receivers set. Empty backfield. Sipple takes a snap, looks downfield, sets, throws it over the middle. Out of the reach of Trey Diggs. Falls incomplete.
Just a little bit high.
I don't see a real good comfort level out there with Simple and that long snap.
I don't know. We don't want to punt again if at all possible.
Sometimes it's a trust thing between your center and your quarterback.
And right now, I don't think it's there.
Well, Sipple up under center. I-back formation. Handed off to Anderson, straight ahead for a gain of 2 yards. That's going to bring up the third and 7. They'll give him 3 on the carry, but 3 yards of carry won't do it right now.
No. There's plenty of time to have a running game and using some time off that clock, but
Fisher to the near side, Hotzler to the far side. Hands off to Diggs, picks up a block from Anderson, waits for one from Soto, crosses midfield. Going to bring up a 4th and 4.
Now, is this a place that you put in a trick play? The punting hasn't been with the long snap?
Well, Johnny Christensen's out on the field. Still plenty of time for your defense. Try and pin them back deep and have your defense hold them to 3 and out. Kicks away. Ball bounces and rolls out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Just what we needed. Now, if we can hold them, Especially if we can hold them without gaining anything, we're be in real good position again. So I'd like to thank Truman Tribune, Zahari Family Funeral and Cremation. And make sure you go to www.hogsfootball.com and check out when the games are going to be on, and you can go there and watch the archive games. And I just keep trying to throw my billfold, and I just don't want it.
You just like me, you throw your money away.
Yeah. I tried to give it to Bruce, but he gave it back to me, thank goodness.
Huskers break the huddle. 3 receiver package. Doden left, Johnson right. Looks like Waters in the slot. Larson under center, steps back, looks downfield, reloads. Lots of time, gets the pass away, and it falls incomplete. Intended for Johnson on the far side of the field. And the clock stops.
We like that.
We got the coaches in front of us. They want that safety. Wouldn't that be ironic? A safety and a Johnny Christensen field goal and tie it up?
Oh, yeah.
We could be here for overtime.
Yes. That'd be a first overtime, too.
Then we could find out exactly what the overtime rules
Yeah,
are.
really. Now we'll have to ask Boss Hogg if this doesn't end up in a tie.
Doden left, Johnson right, Waters in the slot again. Larson barks out the signals, drops back, looks downfield, pulls it down, avoids the rush, throws it to the tight end, Hatton, and he steps out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That'll be good for a first down for the Huskers and give them a new set of downs. 5:06.
What we did not want them to do, they did.
They got the first down. They haven't used their tight end very often. Fullback with the ball. He's met at the line of scrimmage and dropped for no gain. Pogel and Wood with the tackle.
Lost a yard on the play. Second down and 11.
Hawgs sticking with that 3-2-4 defense. Larson under center, taking his time now. Looks downfield, avoids the rush, pulls it down, taken down for a loss, and it's going to be a horse collar tackle.
Larson is sacked on the play. There's a penalty flag down at the 24-yard line.
That'll give him 15 and possibly a fresh set of downs.
Well, it didn't last time when it happened to the Hawgs. Because remember, it went to third down?
All right, now the ball's on the 24-yard line.
Personal foul against the defense.
Could end up being second and about 2.
Oh, Charlie Horse.
They'll move the ball up to the 38-yard line.
It's a strange spot for kicked him out of the game for that.
And apparently they've ejected Brad Kimnitz from the game for the horse collar tackle.
So why didn't they do that one on the one before?
Good question.
I have to ask the league commissioner, which is Boss
They're
Hog,
bringing
right?
him over. They're bringing the commissioner over. Say that. Let's call it for him.
Well, here comes some league officials over.
There you go. Okay.
I suppose we didn't get that on simultaneous, almost instant replay, did we?
No.
We waited too long to watch.
Yeah.
Now we have the conference.
Playing the Jeopardy music on there as their meeting down there. I wish we could actually hear that a little bit better, but that's quite funny.
Apparently the man in the white hat always gets his way.
Yeah, always.
So what makes this one a player rejection and the other one not?
That's what I'd like to know. We'll have to ask that league commissioner. We'll have the answer for that the next game. Maybe he'll answer that because Boss Hog broadcasts the away games audio only. Maybe he'll have to bring that up and say what happened there.
Okay, now they gave him the automatic first down.
Now, what?
Last time it wasn't, this time it is. Now we're taking an official timeout. We're going to talk about this again. And they thought the league had problems when they had hometown officials.
Yes. Well, Preston, I think this is the longest we've ever been out here for a game.
Do we get paid overtime?
It's 10 o'clock. It's 9:59, and we're still not done.
Time we get home, all the restaurants will be closed.
Yes. Now this is just interesting calls here.
Well, we see players in and out of the field. We have more players coming over to politic. We've got the head of officials here tonight, too.
Yes.
Watching the game. I'm sure they got the same question we got. What's the explanation for rejection?
Yes.
And why is it an automatic first down now in the fourth quarter and it wasn't in the second? This is being officiated like a hockey game.
Yes.
Every penalty is discretionary.
First down at 10 yards to go.
Yeah, if you don't see it, you can't call it.
Can't call what I didn't see. Well, apparently it's the opposite for football. Handoff up the middle, ran into the wall. Who was that man in orange?
On the carry, hit down immediately in the backfield for a loss.
Hawgs
Was that Pogles in there?
Hawgs are still in this game.
Taken by the Hawks.
You get a stop here. They got some time. It's not impossible.
I don't know if that was Pogles or Adam Bibbs that laid the lumber to him.
I don't know. That was... Boy, you called it right. It was running into a wall, a brick wall, a Hawgs wall.
I think Kimnitt's a little bit hot over that ejection in more than one way.
Okay. Right, I haven't seen. Is he still around?
Well, he wasn't happy. And once he got the equipment off, he looks like he's been standing in an internal rainstorm all night.
Probably has. Probably humid on that field.
Second and 12 for the Huskers.
Larson at the line of scrimmage takes a snap, hands it off to the deep back, up the middle. He's taken down. Woods on the tackle.
12 Khalid Waters on the carry. Tackled by number 27, Stephen Wood.
Time down to 3:38. They call a timeout.
3:40 when they called the timeout.
Tell the ref to wave his arm.
He did at 3:40.
I'm going to put 3:44 back on the clock.
You know, that makes a big difference between adding that, 6 seconds back on the clock?
It's a play.
3rd and 8. I wish I had our head of officials' phone number. We'd call him and ask him for an explanation.
Yes, we would.
He's on his phone right now.
He's probably looking up the official rules.
So are the commissioner and him meeting together? Or
Third
down and 8 yards to go for the Huskerz.
this is a big
Well,
play,
as
right?
long as we're not in 5-down territory.
This is a big play here.
Larson from the shotgun fakes the pass, throws it deep over the middle. Completed to Johnson. Crosses the 10, the 5, touchdown.
Larson's pass to Johnson, 60 yards for the touchdown.
60-yard touchdown pass. And another flag.
Too much celebrating back there. I think they got him for it.
Excessive celebration.
Does that nullify the play and back him up 15 yards?
No, that goes on the.
Oh, darn. On the
I
kickoff,
think it goes back on the kickoff there. Yeah.
which is no penalty in my book at all.
Yeah.
So, do they call the penalty at the 1-yard line where he decided to do the front flip into the end zone
I don't know.
Oh, that's probably what they're discussing.
and mark it off 15 yards from the 1 and make it 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line?
I just saw the thing. This is what they're calling right there. Putting the hands behind his back, and he's doing it more than once. I think if he'd done it just once, but he did it like 3 or 4 times coming across the field. I don't think it was a flip. I think it was after that. He kind of did this gyration thing with his hands behind his head, and he did that like 3 or 4 times.
Scoreboard still says 14-9.
Well, I better change this back.
Well, I see a lot of point in different directions.
Unsportsmanlike conduct was called on the Huskers.
This might be it.
Well, they've spotted the ball at about the 16-yard line.
Okay. I've been known to be wrong.
Well, I've been known to be right occasionally, and maybe this time I'm actually right for once.
Yeah, I just thought, I saw him doing that dance thing that looked like it was, a little over the top. And
They're talking to the league official down there now.
what is the rule? What should we do?
Anybody got a rule book?
Yeah.
Been some bizarre plays in this game.
This is probably one of the strangest games I've seen that we've done.
Let's just call it a hook and put it in the box for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's one player missing.
Yeah. Make him play a man short.
Yeah, I think that's what you should do.
Now the fans at the other side of the field are signaling touchdown.
I thought it should be a touchdown. Even though I didn't want it.
Well, it's all about what you called and when you called it.
I could have told you that 10 minutes ago, you numbnuts.
Well, I guess I was wrong. They didn't call it the 1-yard line. It happened in the end zone.
Yeah, I thought it.
So it is a touchdown.
So you thought you were right, but
I
you
thought
were
I was right.
but you were wrong.
I liked what they were doing, but apparently it wasn't right.
Now they're I've seen the replay them going over to the other coaches and talking.
Kicks up and nope, it is good. Looked like it landed about the same spot as the last one that direction. It wasn't any good.
Well, I got the score right now, so
So 21-9. Huskers on top of the Hawgs. And a player hurt on the... Who do we have down on the field?
I can't tell. He's laying down. I can't see. Hopefully he's not hurt bad.
Where is Johnny Kicker? Johnny Kicker's on the sideline.
I'm going to watch on our replay here to see what happened.
Yeah, it happened after the camera moved.
Yeah, he's going in to try to block that kick, and I don't know what happened, if he got his feet taken out from under him or what happened there.
That was Jordan Pogles, a little slow walking off the field, holding his helmet in his hands. Maybe it's one of them ring your bell jobs.
Yep. Well, we need a kickoff return for here for a touchdown.
Well, we got Gilbertson and Heidelberg back to receive the kickoff. They'll be waiting at the 30-yard line. And this one goes out of bounds.
You make him kick it again?
Or do you get it at the
35-yard or the 40?
their 40-yard line?
You don't get it at their 40.
Because the original kick was from the 25-yard line. Now they're going to back it up to the 20.
Never seen a kickoff, actually.
Well, the first game of the season, they were kicking off from, what, the 30-yard line?
Yeah.
Squib kick. Taken by the up man. That's Anderson. He's dangerous with the ball in his hand. Reverses direction. Looks for a block. Pitches it back to Bover. Bover's got one block. Needed one more. Waters caught up to him.
One more block and he would have been gone.
Taken out just outside the 20-yard line.
Well, we got to have a quick strike here, Preston. We also like to thank Welcome Meats and Welcome TV.
One strike into the end zone.
Then do you go to a...
Then you have to go for the onside kick if you score.
Yep.
4 receivers set. Thomas, the receiver, split to this side.
And
Bad snap.
It's what we didn't need.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 16. At this point in the game, might as well be a 2nd and goal. Incomplete, just off the fingertips.
I don't know who that was intended for.
Thought it was intended for Soto, but
then all of a sudden, number 81 came.
That was Hotzler that was in the area. And I'm just not comfortable with that shotgun snap. That ball comes back like a wounded duck. I'm sorry, but they're going to have to correct that, or Sipple's going to have to go up under center, period. Four receiver package. Tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th and 14.
Hey, we've got 173 households watching tonight.
You getting a record?
I think that's a record for Hawgs football. As far as a home game, we've had some really good numbers when they've been playoff out in Oregon.
4 receivers set. Thomas and Fisher on the near side. And there we have motion again.
Flags coming out all everywhere. Everybody took it out of their pocket on this
They've
one.
got Simon Bover in at quarterback now.
Okay.
Zippel's on the sideline.
False starts on the Hawgs. It's 4th down and 19.
Well, they'll call out on the Hawgs and back them up 5. Soto and Hotzler left. Anderson in a tight slot position. Thomas and Fisher to the near side. Bover pulls it down, steps up, throws it deep over the middle, falls incomplete.
Simon Bower's pass intended for DeMarco Thomas.
Intended for DeMarco Thomas and came up short.
And 10 for the Huskers.
Now turn it over on downs.
See what, this will be the second loss for the Hawgs in league in the last 2 years.
Well, they've won 37 of their last 40 games.
So, and they only play, what,
Is it
8 games?
8 games a year?
Yeah,
If you make it to the championship.
yeah.
8 games and then playoffs. They have 4 at home, 4 on the road.
Yep.
And then maybe 4 playoff games. Handoff up the middle. Stop for a short gain. And now we have a power outage.
Darian Smith on the carry.
Come on, stop.
I don't know what happened here.
Are you going to stop the clock or are we going to keep it running?
They
Now they call a timeout and stop the clock.
So why did they wait so long?
Didn't know if the lights were going to come back.
Do we have an electrician in the crowd?
We can send Bruce up there. He can
Go over
climb
there,
on the
lick your
top
fingers, and touch the wires.
just to see if we got electricity. That'll grow hair on your head. Maybe I had to go over and do that.
I don't think it'll help.
I don't think so either. It'd just fall right back out.
Well, we got Boss Hogg over there wearing his finest attire for the night.
Yes. Does he have... Oh, there we go.
I have seen the light,
I wonder
and
if
the
that's
light
got
is bright.
does that got a breaker switch over there?
Apparently, nobody else knew where the switch is.
Well, who turned it off?
2:15 remaining in the game. 2nd and 9. Huskers have the ball on their own 33-yard line. They'll hold the action up. Well, Boss Hogg gets back on his side of the field.
Somebody says, run, Boss Hog, run.
2nd down and 9 yards to go for the Huskers.
We're not in a mood to run.
I don't run either, so
I don't do it.
it's not in my contract.
What contract? You have a contract? I don't have a contract.
Start the clock. He wants the clock started.
How we're going to wind the clock up. Larson steps under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off to the deep back. He loses his footing. Gets tackled by that blade of grass again.
Yeah.
On the carry.
Timeout, Hawks.
Timeout called by
Tripped over the 30-yard line and went nose first into the turf.
Is that blade of grass going to make all area or all conference or whatever it is? All
I
league?
don't know, was the blade of grass or was that white line that got him this time?
in Albert Lee.
Or is it that worm we were talking about before?
The worm. The worms are out.
And the worms are out, yeah. Hey, there can be a lot of those little things
Well.
underneath there.
Just for those of you that are curious, the last 2 minutes of play have taken 20 minutes to play.
The Hogs will be in Albert Lee next weekend to play the Grizzlies. And then Memorial Day weekend, everybody is off. And then they'll be back here May 31st.
My wife's going to probably be calling me here pretty soon to see where I'm at, because I'm usually home by now.
I don't see the 31st on here. They got to buy the 31st? The next game I have on the schedule is June 7th against the Panic. I think they omitted one. I'm sure they're scheduled to play here the 31st. Have your people get on the internet and check that out.
Yes. Well, it should be right if it's on there.
See if I could find this.
Down and 14 yards to go for the Huskers.
Bring the old schedule up here. The wonder of technology. Yes, they are due to play the Midwest Rampage here in Truman, 7 o'clock on the 31st. Long pass falls incomplete, and Larson got planted in the turf.
Larson's pass intended for number 12, Waters, is too far and incomplete. Coverage by Gallagher on the play for the Hawgs.
Corey Poles introduced himself to Mr. Larson in the backfield.
For the Huskers.
So we will be back here on the 31st, the last day of May.
Last day. Hopefully the weather will start getting a little bit better here.
And that is a punt formation.
We've been trying to get softball games in, and that's been fun this year.
Jimenez back to kick. Kicks away, and this one's out of bounds into the stands, a souvenir.
And where did that go out at?
Well, I would say it probably went out of bounds somewhere around the 27-yard line.
All right.
Keep walking, keep walking,
walking.
keep walking. You're not close. They're going to mark it at the 30-yard line.
I just thought they were going to start marking it back over here, and I'm going, hey, come on, guys, let's get it up there a little ways.
No, these guys are a neutral officiating crew, supposedly.
Yeah, they're no fun. We can't go after them. We don't know them.
We don't know where they live. We don't know where they work.
No.
We haven't known them for years and years.
Yep. I miss our old officiating crew.
Problem with the old officiating crew, they do softball games and they can get even with you.
Yeah, but they don't do my softball games, so I don't care.
Oh, another sack for a loss. So this will bring up a 2nd and 20. Everybody's looking at the wristbands. 4-receiver package. Sipple gets corralled again and dropped for a loss.
Defense is in the backfield before the ball gets there.
Well, like I was saying before, that shotgun snap, it's not crisp.
Well, yeah, it's like it takes a little while to get there.
By the time the ball's in Sipple's hands, the defensive linemen are 2 feet from him. So Simon Bover in. And we have a whistle and a flag. I think this is going to go against the Huskers. No, I was wrong again. Procedure against the Hogs. They were all drawn off at the same time, apparently.
Yep.
Hey, you got to be hopeful and wishful when you're rooting for the Hogs.
Always.
So at midfield, Bover takes the snap, runs backwards, loses his
No.
Oh, there he got hammered. That is a head-to-head contact. Where is the flag? Watch that again. That was an intentional leading with the helmet. There is an injection foul if I've ever seen one. And I hope Boss Hogg takes that film clip, sends it to the league and the league officials and says, now do you know what leading with the helmet is?
Can't have 5 men on the line of scrimmage, ref.
No, he's 5 men on the line of scrimmage, too. Tell him to check
Yeah, we'll have to check and see how many people were at the line of scrimmage. So everybody mark this time. 29.3 seconds left, and go back and see how many people they had on that line of scrimmage.
Oh, yes, they had people blitzing that shouldn't be blitzing. That was an illegal defense, and that was leading with a helmet.
Now, did they change that a little bit after they went to Oregon and they made that?
You can have 4 linemen at the line of scrimmage. You can have 1 up defensive end within 6 yards of the line of ball laterally that can rush. You cannot have a linebacker rush or somebody that is off the line of scrimmage rush.
Do you think we'll get another playoff here?
This might be settled right here and well enough before anybody can get hurt. So we're going to wrap this one up, Dave. 21-9 loss for the Hawgs to the Southwest Huskers. I only called them Worthington once tonight.
Okay. It is Worthington.
And remember, we'll be back here May 31st when the Midwest Rampage come to town. Next week, they'll be playing over in Albert Lee. That is a 5 p.m. start at Frank Hall Park. So if you don't have anything going on Saturday afternoon next week, run over to Albert Lee and make sure you come back and join us on the 31st back here in Truman. Everybody gets Labor Day weekend off.
And we're getting a picture of that moon on there.
Any other comments on the outcome of the game, Dave?
Well, like I said, it was a strange game. We had plenty of field advantage, but we just couldn't take advantage of it.
When things go wrong, they just don't click, and they really go wrong.
Yep.
So for Preston Anderson, Dave McKnight, Bruce Abbott's producer, Preston Schultz on camera, thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you on the 31st of May back here in Truman for more Hawgs football.
I'm Dr. Corey Welchlet at the Center for Specialty Care in Fairmont. I grew up in this area, and I'm proud to bring the best specialty care back home.
I love playing basketball, but I started to have pains in my knees due to the many hours spent in the gym. I went to Dr. Welshon and he ordered an MRI, scoped my knees, gave me therapy, and I started to feel better. After a great year of playing ball, you can catch me next year playing for Gustavus.
Quality care from trusted professionals. That's the Center for Specialty Care in Fairmont. The best specialty care close to home.
Image Wear and Memories of Fairmont is your local source for screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, novelty gifts, and vinyl lettering. Whether you're looking for those couple items to wear to support your local team, or if you're an organization looking to outfit the entire team, fans, or employees, Jay and Tanya at Imageware can provide you with a tailored experience to meet your needs. With a full line of decorated apparel services, promotional products, and gifts, and an on-staff graphic designer, we are able to provide our clients with the quality and service they deserve, but at a lower price. Contact Imageware and Memories today at 507-238-9793 to help us get you started in branding your new look.
Bring your video project into focus at Gemini Studios in downtown Fairmont. Whether it's a training video for your company or a promotional DVD for your organization, Gemini Studios has the knowledge and experience to create a professional video presentation. The helpful staff will listen to your needs and work with you to produce a DVD that will effectively reach your target audience. Gemini Studios offers a wide range of services, from video transfer to creative training and promotional DVDs. Let Gemini Studios bring your video project into focus.